here with Martin Watts from Perfect Finishes Australia. So tell us about the plans to launch Nippon in Australia.
Yeah, I come from a background of distribution myself, and part of the Nippon plan is to set up distribution in Australia, basically in the old-fashioned way, where we're looking after distributors and trying to cultivate their customers back into that distribution network. We've seen a lot of changes in the way the paint industry has operated over the last few years, and we see it a huge opportunity for a product like Nippon, who's number one in Asia and has direct links to the OEM manufacturers in Japan, to actually support the Australian repairer because of those links. So our hope is to go out there and be the dynamic behind the brand, and with that dynamic in place, the dynamic being the association with the OEMs, we'll be able to ensure that the repairers have a good procedure to repair, especially the Japanese vehicles where Nippon is so strong. So whilst they have association with other companies around the world in the OEM market, their strength really is the Japanese vehicle, which represents a large part of the Australian vehicle population. The important thing when you come in to paint a car is about colour and about process, procedures and the efficiency of the product. Colour being the first and most important part, what we are able to do is with our spectron machine, which is called a Colobo, is it has a multi-angle lenses in there which gives you quick identification of colour, a more accurate match. But when you go back to the history of motor manufacturing and you look at how the paint is applied to those vehicles, the use of the original pigments is one of the key elements in getting that match correct. Nippon's long association with the Japanese manufacturer again, and their ability to replicate those pigments into the refinish market should be providing a better match to that vehicle. And so because of the large variety of Japanese product in Australia, Nippon lends itself to the colour match on that product. So then you move on to process and efficiency, and the process involved in applying the Nippon product is very, very fast. And it's one thing for me to say that, but to actually prove it, we are prepared to work with customers who are interested to actually show them how fast and efficient the processes are. Price is always a very important issue. Things are getting pretty tough at the panel shops. So, and I certainly recognise through my experience over the 30 odd years in distribution that it's really an important factor for the repairer to be able to compete on price, and as a distributor or a supplier we just need to ensure that that price point is met. We're never going to be the cheapest in the market, otherwise we can't provide the support they need, but we're certainly not going to be the dearest.